Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday, Friday the 13th, which is March 13th, 2020. And today we really had a good day finally on the market. We're up 2,000 points on Dow Jones. And it looks like the market is trying to look for a bottom, the bottom of that crash that we had every day pretty much this week. However, the fact that the volatility is so huge right now, and every day we go up by 2,000 points up, 2,000 points down, it just tells you that market is not sure about, what to do. The investors, the institutional investors, investment banks, it's really kind of like unpredictable at this point what should be a long-term approach to the market. It's hard to imagine that one day everybody is selling everything like crazy and we're going down 2,000 points, and then the next day everything is suddenly great and we go back up 2,000 points. I mean, is that a hoax, or is that some kind of like, it's not like a roulette, this should be more or less serious business, a lot of money involved, and people should make decisions that are based on some, I guess, significant facts or long-term prospectus and plans. But at this point it looks like the market is truly driven by fear and greed. With the coronavirus obviously affecting the market, we see that there's a lot of fear because now everybody thinks that we're all gonna die one day and we don't have a cure and we don't have a vaccine, and who knows when this thing is going to be discovered. And next day, the government just throws a bunch of money into this problem by declaring a national emergency state, and that releases a bunch of money into tackling this problem by providing, I guess, free tests, free hospital stay, and maybe some compensation for people who have to be isolated for 2 weeks to see if they're gonna survive or not survive this coronavirus. But the main thing is that the market is very, very, very unpredictable, and anything could throw it off basically tomorrow. Like today we have 2,000 points up, and then over the weekend they might discover that we don't have 1,000 infected people, but we might have 5,000 or 10,000 infected, who knows, right? And God forbid somebody famous dies, like Tom Hanks, or the wife of that guy who is prime minister for Canada. Basically if somebody rich dies, that basically will tell you that, look, if all their money were not able to protect them and to buy them some kind of solution for this problem, or some kind of medication on a pill, well, forget about regular people. Regular people definitely don't have that much money to defend themselves against the virus, so basically they're doomed. So the market is very, very shaky, and frankly, if you consider investing in the market, you probably should not stay in the market overnight. And I'm talking about day trading. Basically, you have to see what is the corridor in which the prices are moving, and if for example you could see Dow Jones moving in a corridor of 2,000 points, and you see if it's at the bottom, just place an order, a limit order, somewhere at the very bottom of this corridor and see if it gets executed. That's what I've done today. I'm trading DIA, which is an ETF that basically matches the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index and invests in 30 blue chip stocks that comprise Dow Jones Index. And today I think it opened at $213 per share. And what I did was I placed my order, I think at around 215. Then I saw that I guess my order was not going through, so I bumped it up to 217 and finally to 217.50. And after that I had to basically go and do some errands, and suddenly I saw that my order went through. I had to go and take one of my babies to a doctor, so obviously I was busy talking to a doctor. I couldn't, look and monitor the market. So, but what happened was that I saw how my order was executed, and I said, okay, right now I'm trading straight ETFs without buying any options, because options are very expensive. So, I made my purchase, but again, I got so busy that I couldn't really trade this thing. But thank God, seriously, this, at the end of the day, I didn't sell this ETF, and when I looked at the news, I saw that Dow Jones actually went up 2,000 points, and what I bought for $217 a share now is worth $234 a share, which is, I guess, a great, I would say almost like 10% return, within, I would say, like 3 hours. So, and it's kind of directly, matches what the Dow Jones did, because it's trading around 21,000 or 22,000. And when it goes up by 2,000 points, that's exactly 10%. So, but I would be very careful next week, because we will get more data, and we all know that, like in countries where medical testing for coronavirus is free because the government pays for it, such as in Europe, like in Italy, for example, a lot more people go for testing, and they suddenly discovered that they have not 1,000 people infected like we have in America right now officially, but they have, like, I forgot what it was, maybe 10 or 20,000 people, and like 1,000 people dead actually from this virus. So, and I don't think Italians are that much different from Americans. It's a very well developed countries, so they got all kinds of medications just like us. So, in any case, if you would like to know what to buy on the stock market next week, please go to my website, go to stx.com. It will take you directly to the Apple App Store, where you could download, install, and run my app that covers 5,500 stocks and gives you a buy and sell recommendations every day. Thank you for your time. Stay healthy, stay away from coronavirus, and good luck trading next week. And happy Friday.